There are many factors that can eat into one's profits when processing grain for beef or dairy operations. In this presentation, I will discuss the necessity of having highly accurate control of the amount of moisture added to processed grains and the economic effect this can have on the operation. There are several factors a feedlot manager cannot control, such as the weather and the price of grain and cattle. But being able to accurately regulate the amount of water added to your grain is something that can be controlled if you have the right grain conditioner and system. SarTec's grain conditioning system and grain conditioner SarTemp SG allows one to precisely control grain inventory and eliminate inconsistent variable grain moistures and moisture seepage. A consistent moisture level in the processed grain is important to not only realize your desired inventory gain, but also because as-fed grain moisture variations cause changes in the ration energy level and will reduce cattle performance. The density of the incoming grain can vary due to many factors, including foreign material in the grain, changes in the bushel weight or incoming moisture, and screening effects. Additionally, there are inconsistencies in grain transfer equipment, such as variations in auger speeds and wear states, discharge gate variations, and deviations in screen throughput. These variations will cause the flow rate of the grain through the mill to fluctuate. SarTec's computerized grain conditioning equipment allows one to achieve complete control over how much moisture is added to the grain. A moisture target is specified, and the computerized system will automatically achieve that target within 0.5% or less. The system takes into account variations in grain flow and incoming grain moisture and instantaneously adjusts the amount of moisture added to consistently hit the desired target. As shown here, SarTec's grain conditioning system outperforms other systems for accuracy and moisture control. Using the measured average variation for the other conditioning systems of 2% from the previous graph, one can calculate out the potential loss to the processing facility. If a facility is processing 100 tons per day and using a grain price of $3.90 per bushel, the potential loss to the facility is over $100,000 per year. By using SarTec's grain conditioning system and SarTemp SG, one can reduce this moisture variation and eliminate this loss. If the moisture added to the grain in the mixing auger doesn't penetrate into the grain quickly, it will be pulled by gravity to the bottom of the soak bin or steam chest. This is called run-through. A high-quality grain conditioner is necessary to allow the hydrophilic water to penetrate the hydrophobic grain shell and be absorbed by the grain. SarTec's grain conditioner SarTemp SG is a natural, high-level surfactant that penetrates the waxy outer layers of grain and allows for rapid moisture uptake, thus preventing moisture seepage and eliminating moisture variation. Typical moisture seepage or stratification is depicted here. If a poor quality grain conditioner is used, then the moisture will not be absorbed into the grain and gravity will pull it towards the bottom of the bin. Consequently, the grain at the bottom of the bin will be higher than the target moisture, and the grain at the top will be lower than the target moisture. The moisture seepage issue is highlighted in this real data. Grain conditioned with a poor conditioner is shown in the graph on the left. As the bin is emptied, samples are taken at 3-hour intervals. The percent moisture of the samples is recorded and displayed above each bar in the graph. The grain samples taken earlier are wetter than the grain samples taken at a later time due to water seepage to the bottom of the bin. The graph on the right shows grain treated with SarTemp SG, and these samples have a uniform moisture level throughout the emptying of the bin. Overestimating your moisture content can cost your operation as well. In the previous example, the poor quality grain conditioner resulted in an incorrect reading of the true moisture content by an additional 1.3%. For 100 tons of daily processed grain, this equates to a shrink savings of $215 per day if SarTemp SG is used. Again, this example emphasizes the need for accurate moisture control in order to maximize your bottom line. One can achieve this high level of accuracy by using SarTec's automatic grain conditioning system and SarTemp SG. SarTec's fully automated grain conditioning equipment continuously measures the incoming grain flow and incoming moisture content of the grain. A sophisticated algorithm controls the addition of water to the grain, taking the changing inputs into account. The result is precise control of how much water is added to the grain at any given point in time. The target moisture application rate is achieved with 99.5% or better accuracy. In addition to being a premier grain conditioner, SarTemp SG is a natural product that contains powerful saponins. The saponins in SarTemp SG can improve your feed efficiency by controlling protozoa. Please visit our website at sartec.com to learn more about this and our RSF program. With the SarTec grain conditioning system, a bi-monthly operational report is sent out to all customers. An example report is shown here. Key operational parameters are reported for each day, including tons of grain processed, incoming grain moisture, inventory gain, and water addition efficiency. This report tells you exactly what happened each day and allows you to better control your operation. Thank you for watching this video. Please visit our website at sartec.com to learn more about our products and services.